How is C sharp different than C?
Wow, those are
I know.
two radically different languages for
Other
being.
than they both have C in
They
them.
both have the word C in them. Uh,
Is that kind of what is this question to try to trick you up with that?
I think a little bit because a lot of people will say what's the difference between C sharp and C++, which
Right.
are closer.
Right.
I'd actually say Java is closer to C sharp than C++
Now I
is.
know really nothing about C.
So C is old school.
Mm-hmm.
It is not an object-oriented programming language like we talked back in one of our other questions.
And does C++, I'm assuming, replace C, or did people still use C and not C++?
People still use it.
Okay.
But I think, yeah, C largely got replaced with C++. The difference was C++, an evolution off of C, was C as an object-oriented programming language, as opposed to C was a procedural programming language. So C++, we have the whole concept of classes and objects. And
Okay. And you don't have that in C?
no, it's a procedural language. It's
Okay.
more like we're just executing things right down in sequence.
So obviously, these are all C sharp interview questions. So you should be knowing what C sharp is. So this question really is for knowing how C is not like C sharp.
Yeah, I don't think I can't say I've ever gotten this question.
I know, me neither.
So
Seems like a weird question.
I would say you don't need to if you're going in for an interview for C sharp, you're not going to need to know what C or C++ is.
Yeah.
Only in the fact to know at a really high level. If they ask you this question, they're only looking for a really high level. What is it?
It's not like a trilogy. Like I can't watch Return of the Jedi without watching A New Hope.
Right.
You
Yeah.
don't need to know anything about C other than just a little bit, I guess, for this question. Just kind of know what's happening.
I'd say most C sharp programmers could not write a line of C++.
Yeah.
That I've encountered.
Or C.
Or C for that matter, for sure.
So basically, you need to know that C is a procedural language, where C sharp is object oriented.
Yep.
Our OOP, you got to remember that. So
OOP is the buzzword.
you need to know at least that C was a predecessor. Is it a predecessor? I don't know.
C was the predecessor of C++.
Right, which is a predecessor of C. It's a grandfather of C
Kinda.
sharp. I know. I don't know.
Like I said, I think more. If you look at the code and you look at the language, I think C sharp has a lot more in common with Java
Right.
than it has in common with C++. But at least in its name, it came from C++.
Yeah. So know that C is a procedural programming language, and then obviously you should know that C sharp is an object oriented language.
Yep.
Thank you for watching that video from F12 Programming. Please remember to like and subscribe. That does so much for us in the ratings. You have no idea. Also, don't forget to comment below. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck coding.